As the year wraps up and the holiday vibes kick in, it's the ideal moment to snuggle up on the couch and dive into some movies. But why settle for the same old holiday flicks when you can explore a world of horror? If you're into spine-chilling films, Peacock has got you covered with a mix of new releases, timeless classics, and even some festive horror gems. Peacock is a video streaming platform from NBC and Comcast, named after the iconic NBC logo. It made its debut on July 15, 2020, and offers a variety of content, including shows, movies, news, and sports. With a fantastic lineup of beloved series like The Office and Yellowstone, plus original content like Love Island, Peacock is definitely worth checking out. And let's not forget the impressive movie collection featuring exclusive titles like The Fall Guy. But what about those films that give you creeps or keep you on the edge of your seat? Here's a rundown of the top creepy movies available on Peacock. Whether you're in the mood for a classic from the 70s or 80s or a fresh fright, NBC's streaming service has something for every horror enthusiast. So grab your popcorn, turn down the lights, and get ready for some thrilling nightmares. If you're looking to catch up on the latest horror releases or revisit some classics, don't miss the top 10 horror films to stream on Peacock right now. Number 10. Ginger Snaps. One of the best werewolf movies ever made, Ginger Snaps expertly blends the terror of turning into a monster with the simple anxiety of growing up. The story of two sisters whose lives are forever changed by a werewolf attack. John Fawcett and Karen Walton's film features wonderful lead performances from Catherine Isabelle and Emily Perkins, some truly unsettling creature effects, and a turn of the millennium sense of humor that's both wonderfully morbid and often shockingly incisive. If you still haven't seen this cult classic, make the time. You'll be glad you did. Catch it on Peacock. Number 9. Let the Right One In. If you're a horror enthusiast, you can't miss Let the Right One In. Nearly 2 decades later, it still stands out as one of the top horror flicks of the 21st century and is definitely one of the most powerful and heartfelt vampire stories ever made. The plot is straightforward, focusing on themes of friendship and isolation in a snowy Scandinavian setting, but director Thomas Alfredson's careful storytelling really sets it apart. You could rewatch this film 100 times and still discover new layers in its rich subtleties. It's simply fantastic. Catch it on Peacock. Number 8. We're Still Here. A couple dealing with loss relocates to a quiet farmhouse in New England, hoping for a fresh start, only to discover that restless spirits are hiding in the house's ancient structure. This is the premise of Ted Geoghegan's We Are Still Here, an incredibly impactful indie horror film that stands out as one of the top releases in the genre in the past 10 years. With standout performances from Barbara Crampton, Larry Fessenden, and more, it's a chilling tale that will linger in your mind long after watching. Catch it on Peacock. Number 7. Freaky. Freaky is hands down one of the top horror flicks from the last 5 years. It's a wild mix of body swap comedy and slasher thrills, centering on a teenage girl, played by Katherine Newton, who ends up trading places with a brutal masked killer played by Vince Vaughn. You'll get plenty of laughs, but also some seriously intense slasher action, real suspense, and unexpected emotional depth. If you're a fan of slasher films and haven't checked this one out yet, you definitely need to add it to your watch list. Catch it on Peacock. Number 6. The Changeling 1980. One of the classic haunted house flicks, Peter Medek's The Changeling kicks off with a straightforward yet powerful premise for a horror tale. A composer, played by George C. Scott, is still reeling from the loss of his wife and child when he relocates to a remote, historic mansion to dive into his music. Before long, he starts to notice strange happenings in the house, all tied to what appears to be the spirit of a deceased boy. The film is packed with a haunting atmosphere and features Scott's fantastic performance at its core. The Changeling continuously builds on its chilling story, leading to one of the most memorable endings in horror. Catch it on Peacock. Number 5. Night of the Living Dead 1968. George A. Romero's black and white classic is the film that basically kicked off the entire zombie genre. It's not just a significant part of horror history, it's an intense tale about a group of strangers trying to survive against a horde of the undead while stuck in a farmhouse. Even after almost 60 years, it remains a genuinely frightening experience. From the tight, tense atmosphere inside the farmhouse to the wild chaos outside, plus an incredible performance by Dwayne Jones, it's a classic for a reason. Even today, it packs a punch and is a cornerstone of modern horror. Catch it on Peacock. Number 4. The House of the Devil. T. West's homage to the 1980s Satanic Panic, this indie gem centers on a college student, Jocelyn Donahue, looking to make some quick cash. She takes a babysitting job in a remote area, only to be confronted by sinister forces. Enjoy the nostalgic feel and the commitment to 80s authenticity, but what really hooks you is the spine-chilling horror and Donahue's incredible portrayal of a woman battling to survive a night of terror. Catch it on Peacock. Number 3. Speak No Evil. A fresh take on the Danish-Dutch horror flick of the same name, Speak No Evil faced a tough challenge trying to stand out after its intense original. However, director James Watkins and an amazing cast featuring James McAvoy managed to nail it, delivering a film that's both nail-biting and funny. It's a wild culture clash packed with a serious edge, making Speak No Evil one of the standout horror remakes of the 21st century. If you're diving into 2024's releases, this one's definitely worth your time. Catch it on Peacock. Number 2. Krampus 2015. And if you want to dive into a Christmas horror flick that mixes your love for the creepy with the festive vibes, Michael Dougherty's Krampus is a total must-see this season. It tells the tale of a family facing a tense holiday while a winter storm rages outside. The cast is fantastic and totally up for the wild ride, plus the creature designs are out of this world. Expect a mix of scares that are both primal and downright weird, along with some killer holiday treats and horned monsters. You definitely don't want to skip this one. Catch it on Peacock. Number 1. Black Christmas 1974. Black Christmas is a game changer in the slasher genre. Set in a sorority house during the Christmas break, it tells a story of young women being stalked by an unknown killer who mainly communicates through terrifying phone calls. The film is drenched in a creepy atmosphere mixed with holiday cheer, making Bob Clark's creation one of the most spine-tingling slasher flicks out there. It's a crucial part of horror history and arguably the ultimate Christmas horror movie. Catch it on Peacock.
Hey, before you go, could you please like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on all notifications? That means hitting the bell. Good day.